Sometimes you just don't have time to mess around. That's what a Quickie is for. In this video, we'll be installing Docker on Windows 10 with Windows Subsystem for Linux 2 or WSL2. The procedure and all the commands used in this video can be found in the linked repository in the description. Alright, let's get down to business. The first thing we'll want to do is check if we have an appropriate version of Windows 10. To do that, open up an admin PowerShell and run the command to view the Windows version. You'll need build version 19041 or greater. If your build version is too low, you'll need to update your Windows 10, which can be done by clicking on the Windows Start button, typing in Settings, and opening the Settings app. In the Settings app, you'll need to navigate to Update and Security, then Windows Update, and there you should find an option to upgrade your Windows 10 to the new feature build. This VM already has the latest version installed, so we'll move on to the next step. In an admin PowerShell window, we'll need to run two dism commands followed by a reboot. This reboot will take a few minutes as Windows Update will be installing the WSL feature. Once we're back on the system, let's open up another admin PowerShell window and finish setting up WSL2. We'll download and install an update to the Linux kernel for WSL, and then we will set the default version of WSL to 2. Now that WSL2 setup is complete, we'll want to install Docker. So, in an admin PowerShell window, we'll enter in some commands to download and run the Docker desktop installer. The install will take a couple of minutes, and in the end it will log you out of your Windows session. When we log back in, Docker will be starting up for the very first time, and this process will take a couple of minutes. We can make use of this time by cleaning up the Docker installer file. Once Docker starts, it will display a window and give you an option to go through a tutorial. This is a good way to test if Docker is properly set up on your system, but it does take a few minutes to complete. Alternatively, we can just test to see if we can run a Hello World container, which is what you're seeing now. From start to finish, this process took about 10 to 15 minutes to complete, and we now have Docker on Windows 10 with Windows Subsystem for Linux 2. I hope you've enjoyed this Mad Lad Quickie. If you found this video useful and want to see more gems like these, please consider liking this video and subscribing. Have a question or got something to say? Put it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.